Welcome to the Woodstock Bowl. Not the kind Jimmy wailed at, more like the little yellow ones that lost their way. Arizona Cardinals at home on a 6-game losing streak.
No timeouts. Brissett will throw it. Completion, but short of the first down, and a losing effort.
Blackbirds they host aren't singing into the dead of night. I don't know though, maybe the Atlanta Falcons were last Thursday night after sticking it to one of their rivals.
And the kick is just inside the left upright.
If you're here for a straightforward, buttoned-up preview of two teams who can't make the playoffs or finish with a 500 record, you're in the wrong place. These two have had anvils dropped on them, fallen off the edge of mountains chasing their prey, but we still watch Wiley anyway, right? And this matchup has a dude faster than a roadrunner.
To the outside, into the end zone. Bijan Robinson for the touchdown.
Bijan Robinson storming in off a big game in their win over Tampa. B-Rob has racked up 70-plus rush yards in 6 straight games after dropping 93 on the Bucs. Should crack 1,200 for the year when this one is over. And Robinson comes in off an 80-80 double-double. Caught 8 balls for 82 yards last week, too.
That are chasing him down, forget about it. I don't care who it is. One-on-one, you're not tackling Bijan Robinson.
Now Mr. Robinson goes after an Arizona defense that gave up 249 rush yards to the Rams week 14, then followed it up by giving up over 100 yards to Jawar Jordan, who had never played an NFL game before. Let him escape for a 50-yard run.
Nice move. Hit across midfield. Jawar Jordan.
Cardinals defense has given up 40-plus points back-to-back games, given up 40 burgers with cheese 4 times in their last 6 games.
Comes across on the shallow, and it's too easy. It's like stealing for the Texans.
Kirk O'Chains facing a secondary that gave up 3 touchdowns to C.J. Stroud, didn't pick him off, 260 yards, a 137 rate.
There's Nico Collins, and Nico Collins will glide into the end zone.
Cousins, coming in off a Captain Kirk-like showing, diced up the Bucs defense like they were tribbles in a barrel. 30 for 44, season-high 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. He did not have trouble with them at all.
Juggle, in or out. Here comes the call.
After review, the ruling on the field stands as called touchdown.
He's a big fan of Pitts. Kyle enters with fire emojis, 80-plus yards last 3 straight, 11 catches, 12 targets last week, 166 yards, and a TD hat trick.
Over the middle, wide open, and there into the end zone goes Kyle Pitts.
Set up for another good one, too. Cardinals DBs gave up 76 yards and a touchdown to tight end Dalton Schultz. Also gave up 2 TDs and 85 yards to Nico Collins. I suppose Drake could pop back in. There's nothing to be scared of. Kenny's off to other things. But London's absence hasn't really slowed Atlanta's offense down anyway. 24-plus points, 5 of their last 6, after a 29-point night on TNF.
5 catches, 93 yards. Cousins going that way again. Touchdown.
Darnell Mooney, 35 yards. David Sills, the Taj from Van Wilder. Young guy was like, oh man, I'm going to score. But apparently there's too much oil on his hands, and the chance slips past him, only to come back around and go for a season-high 78 yards.
He took a chance at the line of scrimmage. What a job by David Sills.
What should make this game so fun is maybe it's like 42-39. Jacoby Brissett out there chucking it on the regular against an Atlanta defense that's been giving it up more often than Quagmire at a margarita mixer. 27-plus points in 5 of their last 6 games, 28 to the Bucs. Let them convert all 3 red zone chances.
Here's the pass. Hold in. Chris Godwin.
Falcons pass rush should provide a few giggities, though. Brissett is sack prone. See what I mean? There's one right there. Brissett with 40 pass attempts versus Houston, only 2 sacks taken, not so bad, but has taken 2+ sacks in 8 of his last 9 games.
Will be Brissett, who's not done yet. Well, maybe on this, as he is sacked at midfield.
Atlanta, top 5 in bags for 2025, top 3 in blitz rate, cooked the Baker man up 5 times, most he's been burned in 1 game this season.
Mayfield stepping up, and he's going to try to step away, but can't go very far.
Their pass rush helped their secondary hold Mayfield to a 90 rating, right around how they've played most quarterbacks this season. They picked him off to turn the game in their favor.
Pass to the outside is going to be picked off by D. Alford.
Brissett has thrown 40-plus times in 6 straight games. He's thrown for 2-plus touchdowns in 8 of his last 9, 3 versus Houston, 249 yards.
Up for a moment, and that pass is caught right on target to Trey McBride.
The two guys he's been leaning on a lot, Michael Wilson and tight end Trey McBride, now passed a K in yards for the year, racked 134 versus Houston, scored twice, added 12 more catches, has over 100 for the season, leads the NFL.
And to the end zone and in Trey McBride with a touchdown for the Cardinals.
Atlanta's DBs didn't struggle with a tight end, didn't face one like McBride. They gave up over 130 yards to Mike Evans, though. Wilson up next, has a shot to reach a G as well, scored 54 yards last week.
For the end zone, turning around, did he hang on? He's got a touchdown, Cardinals!
Brissett plus McBride plus Wilson produced big fantasy points last week, but once again, didn't produce many on the gridiron. 20 versus Houston, Arizona's 3rd straight with less than 21 points, less than 24 points, 6 of their last 8.
It's on the return for Arizona, and Brooks, the ball's in the air, and the Texans have it!
Cardinals haven't been running much. Michael Carter, 56 yards in their latest loss. Team only ran for 72 yards total. Atlanta hasn't fared great versus the run overall, but did play Bucky Irving tough last week, holding him to 3.8 a carry, just 60 yards. Anyone watching on YouTube right now has probably seen 17, 18 ads, which is less than the number of times that Atlanta was flagged last week, and that says a lot. They won the game despite being hit with 19 penalties for 125 yards. No Falcons team in history of mankind has seen that much laundry in one game.
On the ground, and you got a flag before the inception of the play.
Red Sea up 2 on Rise Up all time, but how about give us some more of that 1995 action?
Really disappointing defeat for whichever team drops this one.
Seth Joyner put the Cardinals in position to pull off a fantastic finish.
Steps up in the pocket, intercepted!
That's the one thing about this defense that's so exciting. They fake play. You know, a lot of people think that this team has given up. I'll tell you what, that defense has not given up.
Arizona could win on the last play of regulation.
The snap, the set, the kick is on its way, and the kick is no good! The kick is no good. It looked like it was short.
3rd home game in a row, the Cardinals were headed for overtime. But this time, sudden death ended quickly.
Krasinski bobbles the ball. Now he's got to get away. It's loose on the ground. It's a fumble, and the Cardinals are going to get it. The Cardinals are going to get the football at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal.
Now it's time.
Kicker Greg Davis atoned for his previous miss.
Set, kick is up. It is good, and the Cardinals have won it.
This ball game is over.
What a game for these fans to witness today.